So I'm going to switch things up and just do some everyday general old timey Trivial Pursuit cards. Usually from 1984 to 1986 is when these came out. So this one is from Volume 2, whatever that may be. So this is the Volume 2 card. Look at that. So I don't know if I can find any links to the Volume 2 card beyond a wiki link, but I will share those in the description because that's all you get from me. Here we go. So the context is the 80s when these questions were asked, so they may have different answers nowadays. I don't know. So this was New York City building is home to the hectic coffee, sugar, and cocoa exchange. The New York City building home to coffee, sugar, and cocoa. It's to the hectic. So this is back when people were on a trading floor in New York and trading coffee, sugar, and cocoa. Wow. So I'm from Illinois, so I know it's Chicago for like the stock, not like in non-human animal stock exchange and the futures, and they call that the Chicago Board of Trade. That's what I grew up with. I don't know the building itself. Well, I look forward to seeing what the building is then. Okay, so this is under E, whatever E's entertainment maybe. Who was the only Mouseketeer the Disney studio kept under contract after it stopped shooting the Mickey Mouse Club? Oh, what is her name? That's not Sally Field. Was Sally Field Gidget? No. Oh, it's not Sally Field, but it's someone that reminds me of Sally Field. Oh. Feel like I've heard of this at least, but I mean, it's a generation away from me. But I'll know the name when I see it, I think. So, and maybe you know the name already. So then we go to H, which is history. Okay, this is Sam Nunn, Senator Sam Nunn. What state was Sam Nunn from? Pennsylvania? I feel like no, he was a Southern senator. I guess I'll just say Tennessee. I don't know where he was from. This is under maybe arts and letters. What female artist observed that the desert is the last place you can see all around you? I'm just going to say Yoko Ono and call it a day on that one. I don't know. Okay. I keep reading the questions like I'm on Jeopardy, and I'm replacing the what with this. So just stay with me now. This flower, sometimes called I'm not gonna jonquil, because that's how you divide the word. I'm sure it's not pronounced that way. Named for a self-absorbed Greek. So the flower self-absorbed. So is there a flower with like Narcissus in the name? Is there a Narcissus flower? Of course, that wasn't a real Greek. That was from Greek mythology. It's not like it was the Onassis flower or anything. But okay, let's see how I'm doing on that. And then, what kind of liquor puts the punch in a Cuba Libre? Rum, because Cuba's an island, and rum is associated with pirates, so I'm just going to do rum. Not a big drinker, but if I did, rum would be a choice that I would imbibe, but that's all. Okay, let's see what the answers were in this Volume 2 set, assuming we remember what the questions were. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. What more can be said? So there, in the 80s in the World Trade Center, there was a chocolate cocoa and Coffee exchange. Okay. Annette. Annette, who was the Mouseketeer name? What was her? Why didn't you give her last name? Annette. Damn. The Mouseketeer. Why would they not give the last name? Okay, well, I'm going to put it in the description below so we can learn about Annette the Mouseketeer, because I think she went on to do other things too. All right. So Sam Nunn was from Georgia. Almost said Alabama. That would have been close, but Georgia. And Georgia O'Keeffe was that's the desert. The quote again was, the last place you can see all around you is a desert. I would disagree that the desert is a place where you can see all around you, because clearly we must consider the long grass prairie where I grew up in central Illinois, where the land is flat and you can see to the horizon in any direction you look. That's also a place where you can see all around you. Hey, I'm going to give myself some points on this. The Narcissist is and hey, that's two. That's a bonus because my hand moved. But it's the Narcissus. Narcissus. That's the flower, and the rum is what's coming out of Cuba. So hey, not bad on the general knowledge questions from the 80s. All right, so go find some cheap old Trivial Pursuit cards at home, and you can give it a try. So we'll see if I keep going with this. I think I may, just to get a break from the space stuff that I do. But says you, algorithm, I'll do what I want. That's what this is all about. All right, to be continued.